Hi guys. Sorry. Okay, so welcome to class. This is a speaking class for advanced students, although everyone is welcome. So just join and we'll adapt to your level. I'm going to ask you some very unusual questions just to get you practicing your speaking and also to have an interesting discussion as well. Some of the questions, as usual, for those who've been in similar classes that I've held on this kind of topic before, are strange, but it's fun. Good. Okay, so we already have Enrique.
Yeah. Do you think that my level is able to participate of this class?
Okay. Yeah, so it's just because the kind of questions I'm going to ask are quite unusual. Yeah, but I think Enrique, perfect. You're okay for this.
We are just at your level.
And yeah.
Michael, he's always. I and Michael and.
You're okay, Michael?
Yeah, completely
Yeah.
now.
Okay, you're okay, and Juan's there.
You when asking you okay, like implying that something wrong with health with that man or no?
No. When you just say you're okay, meaning you can just say yes, yeah, or no, or whatever. Okay, but
this is kind for British people.
We say you're okay. I would normally say you're right, but with you guys, I'd say you're okay because you're right is something we say around London. Is not just a British thing. It's just around where I live near London. We say you're right, meaning how are you? But it's difficult. It's not everyone understands this. You're right. Yeah. So it's like you all right, but we say you're right, like that. Okay. But that's just specific to where I'm from. Okay. So Huan, are you there?
Yeah.
You right?
Here.
Not.
You're right. You're there. Cool. And Rodolfo.
Hello, Martin.
How are you today? Okay.
I'm a bit sleepy, but I'm fine.
Okay, so you've just woken up or haven't gone to bed?
Yes.
Okay, good, perfect. Okay, so welcome, Rodolfo. And anyone else? We have Sebastian.
Yeah. Hello.
You okay?
Hello. Okay, yes.
Cool. And Sheriff. We have a Sheriff.
Hello.
That's a really cool name.
Yeah, I know.
Do you know what it means?
A man was bright.
In your language?
Yeah.
Okay, but in our language, do you know what a sheriff is?
Yeah, something with police, I think.
Yeah, like in Texas or something. That's cool. Okay, so welcome, Sheriff. That's an awesome name, really cool. And who else? I think that's okay. And Dennis.
Yes. Hello, Martin. You're right.
Perfect. Good to speak with you. And Ciao is there. Maybe it's loading. Okay, so as promised, I'm going to ask you some very, very strange questions. So I hope you're all ready for this. It should be interesting nonetheless, even if you're not ready. So try to be ready, and we'll see. But the first victim is going to be Ciao. Are you there?
Yes.
Perfect. Cool. You are my first victim. Welcome. Is life really like a box of chocolates?
Forrest Gump. My mom said that. Actually,
Your
I
mom
think yes. There are too many accidental things in the life. You cannot expect it. Yeah, you don't know what would happen in the next second. Yeah.
Okay, so we can't predict. Forrest Gump was right. Okay, so you're saying you agree, your mum agrees, but do you agree?
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. I said that my mom agreed that because Forrest Gump always said my mom said life is.
Oh yeah. Okay. No, I'm sorry. So a bit slow today. Okay, so yeah. Your mum was okay. So life is like a box of chocolates. Dennis, do you agree? And what kind of box of chocolates is it?
Well, I don't know. It depends. If you were born in Africa, for example, and have only grass to eat, you shouldn't say in this way, I think.
Okay, So you're saying life is like a box of grass. Okay, it's interesting.
Yes.
So, yeah, okay, so it depends on...
Bunch of grass.
Yeah, but what kind of box of chocolates would you be? By the way, I don't know if you know, like, our brands of chocolates, but has anyone heard of Milk Tray? No, I don't think so. Celebrations?
No.
No. Oh.
No.
Roses? No, okay. You know Mars, right? You all know of Mars.
Mars?
The brand,
Yes.
like a Mars bar.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Snickers,
Yes.
okay, maybe this is a bit more difficult than I thought because we can't compare boxes of chocolates.
Do you
but
know Merci?
Yes.
German or chocolate? Merci.
Isn't it French? Something.
I don't know,
Okay.
but very high quality chocolate.
Okay, we have these brands. We also have like Milka have some things, but maybe our chocolate is different. The most popular brand in the UK is Cadbury's, which I know is not so popular abroad. Okay, so we can't compare.
No, but you know we have a. It's very popular here.
Cadbury's.
Yeah.
Do you have
The
roses?
one. Cadbury is the one.
Yeah.
With the. Yeah. Well, I haven't seen any of that kind or with that name. Roses, you said.
Yeah, it's called roses because usually you give it to your mum on Mother's Day. It's this kind of thing. Roses is a boring box of chocolates. Yeah, so if anyone suggests their life is like a box of roses, no, it shouldn't be good. Celebrations
but it's
is
not
good,
particular of. Sorry for the interruption.
Yeah, go for
it's
it,
not
go for it.
particular of the Cadbury brand.
So it is popular in the UK, but maybe not in your country. So one second, let me share my screen so you can see, because it's this important. Okay.
No, it's just that
Oh,
I
yes.
just purchased one today.
You purchased Cadbury's.
Yeah, I just purchased but a bar today, a big one. It
What-
came in what's the name for the one that is the color that is not that is similar to blue, that is dark.
Yeah, so purple.
Purple, and a purple, yeah, purple
Wrapper.
purple wrap up. It was a whole milk, only milk chocolate, because there were others with hazelnuts and fruits.
Okay, so
But,
we have dairy milk. We call this dairy milk, but this is all roses is. It's just a mixture of random chocolates. It's okay, when I say it's boring, it's of course not boring. No chocolate is boring, but it's one of the boxes of chocolates that there are other better ones to get. Yeah, for the same price. If you have the same money, it's better, I would say, to get Celebrations. But this is not important. But I would say if your life is like a box of roses, for me, I would hope not. Yeah, but do you? Ciao, a box of chocolates in your country, okay?
So,
What
brand
box of
of-
chocolates would you be? Yeah, and why?
I don't know. You mean just a brand of chocolate or my favorite chocolate?
Which box of chocolates would you be? Which Chinese box of chocolates would be most similar, comparable to your character, and to your life,
My character?
and
Yes.
your life?
Is-
Yes.
Is chocolate have character or? I don't know. I don't like chocolate. There's an advertisement about a Chinese chocolate, a brand that is smooth, and I don't know what is the name of that. I would check it. Yeah.
So you're saying you'd be like the smooth chocolate?
No, I just because that advertisement is impressive. So
Okay, so you would be like a chocolate with a good advertisement because it looks good in the first impression, but behind it all, it's disappointing. No,
Okay,
that's not good, Chow.
yeah.
That's not good.
yeah.
Okay, so what do you say, Dennis? A Russian brand of chocolates, what would you be? What would symbolize your life?
Very interesting question. Okay. It would be
Meaning stupid question.
no. I said interesting question.
But interesting is code for stupid, right? We always say it. Your idea is interesting. It's code word in British English at least for stupid.
Okay, okay. It would be, in my case, it would be bitter chocolate.
Because you're
Do you
bitter.
have bitter? Yeah. Do you have such kind of chocolate?
Yep.
Great. So yeah, I think it's a real male one type of chocolate. Male, or how can I say, masculine maybe
Masculine, yeah.
type. Yeah, bitter one.
My nan eats it. Yeah, so my nan likes really strong dark chocolate, but my granddad doesn't. Likes milk chocolate. But to be honest, I think my nan wears the trousers anyway. Yeah, but okay. So, Enrico, what would you say? What type of chocolate would symbolize your life?
In my country, you have a brand called Nestle.
Nestle,
If I
maybe. Nestle. We say.
Nestle. Do you know Nestle?
Yep, sure. Yep.
Because the test is strong. A difficult question.
So you would choose Nestle products. Why?
Because the test is strong. I
Okay.
cannot say delicious because it will I don't know.
So
I
you're
will
saying
not say
you are
about it.
delicious. Yeah, I would choose Nestle because
No,
look at me, I'm
delicious.
delicious.
I'm not delicious.
Okay.
But
so
Nestle is chocolate or is kind of
Chocolate.
they have
No,
lots of
but-
different products. They have well, in the UK at least they have like
Yes.
cereals, they have tea, I think coffee, everything. So but yeah, we have this Quality Street. Do you know?
I mean,
thought-
with sugar, what is that? Not chocolate, but what is that? When sugar with milk, but it's not chocolate.
Hot chocolate, hot chocolate.
Oh yeah. So hot chocolate, the drink.
No. 1 second.
I don't know that exists Nestle in the UK.
So candy.
Roche.
Nestle is candy.
That's American. We say sweets. Yeah. So in America they say candy. We say sweets.
Okay, sweets. Because where I live here in supermarkets, usually I see candy Nestle as sweets, not chocolate, good high quality chocolate.
And what do we have in Nestle? I think we
Nestle
don't really.
have variety of things. Cakes, cooks.
Yeah, we only buy.
Martin,
Dennis.
how you called toffee in Britain?
Toffee.
Toffee. Yeah, it's toffee in Britain also.
Just toffee, yeah.
Okay.
So we say the same thing, but yeah, it's kind of like old-fashioned thing. But yeah, Nestle have this Crunch bar, but no one buys. Oh, Kit Kat, of course, yeah. So Kit Kat is popular, but Crunch, is just one of the ones that you buy if there's nothing else. They've sold out of the rest. I mean, who eats a Crunch bar? I don't know anyone who would choose this. But yeah, sorry, yeah, if it's the same price, I'm saying. But okay, so what we do know Nestle for is for these tins of chocolates, because every Christmas, every family buys a crazy amount of these tins of chocolates. Last Christmas, there was 6 of us on a family Christmas, and we had 4 big tins of chocolates, and each tin is about 700 grams. 700 grams to 1 kilo, and each family usually buy a hell of a lot of chocolate, seriously a lot. And of course we don't eat it. It lasts till like March or even now. I think we've still got some at home. But unless they make these boxes of chocolate and stuff like this, it's quite good, it's big, and the chocolate's good. So yeah, I don't know if this is a tradition where you are for Christmas, but I know some countries don't have Christmas like we do. But anyway, okay, and what situations would you eat boxes of chocolates? So I guess Valentine's Day would be a big one, or birthdays, or a giving box of chocolates a popular thing in your country. Do you have boxes?
Anytime.
Anytime.
Yeah.
In what situations would you give a box of chocolates?
Will I give like a present, like a
Yeah.
gift?
Would you give it to a girl?
No,
Yeah,
only
but
two
I
boys.
think now it's too. How can I say it? what is the word? Exactly, cliche is too much. No.
Yeah, it's too old-fashioned, maybe.
Yeah. No, I would give her other things, but not.
No, okay.
Yeah. Okay.
So, it's a bit old-fashioned and also maybe a bit dangerous as well. Okay, but Rodolfo, when would you give a box of chocolates?
Just when, well, I have never given a box of chocolate to anyone, but I would give it, I don't know, if someone is addicted to chocolate, I would give a box of chocolate to him or her, on in a birthday, and also maybe in a winter day, when I visit someone.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so it depends. Ciao, I said dangerous because, I don't know, some girls may be paranoid about their weight, yeah? So if you give them chocolate, they're saying, oh, I'm not fat, oh, I don't need the chocolate. Yeah, this kind of thing.
There are also people who don't like chocolate, and if you give them chocolate, they can get a bit angry.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's what I was saying, because if they're on a diet and you don't know, it can be pretty awkward. But yeah, Joanna's showing us something.
Yeah, this is a chocolate from my country. It's called tapito.
Gallito.
And what is it? Is it biscuit at the bottom?
It's
Biscuit.
it's like no, I'm gonna open it.
And it's an excuse. You wanted to eat. You were hungry, and now you're just making an excuse. Oh, now it's open.
Yeah.
Now I have to eat it. Okay.
Yeah,
Martin.
that's my dog. Here, it is something like this.
Your
My
dog.
dog is. Yeah.
And
It's
what is
chocolate
it?
for a dog.
It's like a biscuit. I don't know if it's like a cookie.
Yeah.
With
Is that really your
sugar.
dog? Is that your? Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, he wants the chocolate.
Keep him away from it.
Let's go for it. Let's just
I'm
watch
gonna
it.
give
It's
him-
entertaining.
Yeah. Tommy,
Guys, we changed the topic. Let's just talk about Joanna's dog. No. Okay.
sorry.
Oh, but
That is
Martin.
dangerous also to open a
Yes.
chocolate nearby.
Yes,
Sebastian,
chocolate
your
is
dog.
poison for dogs.
I've heard so. Yeah, chocolate and raisins.
Yeah.
Bad if it's raisin chocolate. Sebastian, you there? Did you say
Yeah.
something?
Yeah. Here, if you give someone chocolates, let's say for some birthday,
Yeah.
it is not. It's kind of rude, actually, because
Whoa.
that means that you have no idea what to give.
Yeah, like
or-
socks at Christmas. Yeah, I understand.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's kind of not rude. I mean, it's a good present because you can eat it and they are good, but it's not a very good present.
Yeah, it's the kind of thing you do when you go into the petrol station at the last minute. You're like, crap, I've forgotten your birthday. Yeah. So,
Yeah, exactly.
yeah, and to be honest, maybe I'm guilty for this. Okay, how bad was it this year? I forgot my own brother's birthday. Okay, so
That's
that
very-
was not good. Okay, so other situations you'd give boxes of chocolates. Henrique, would you agree with what's been said? And what kind of chocolate would describe your life?
Oh yeah. I would describe my life like a black diamond. Do you know? Do you know lacquer? The brain lacquer.
Maybe not. Can you write it down?
A lacquer.
We have like
Diamond.
black magic, but wait, I don't know if it's the same.
In my country is, if I translate, would be black diamond. Diamond.
Is it like dark chocolate?
Yes.
Yeah, we have this black. Maybe it's similar. I don't know if it's the same, but we have black magic.
Yeah.
And what?
I don't know black magic, but I think that is near.
Does it look the same? Like similar, the design?
Okay. No.
No, you said no.
No, no.
And why black diamond? Is it because you're a dark horse?
Because it is a diamond.
Okay. Do you know what it means when I say dark horse?
Dark horse. No.
If someone's a dark, yeah,
I'm so.
yeah, go for it,
Oh
Henry.
yes, I like dark horse. Black diamond, dark diamond.
So
The
no, we say
chocolate.
dark horse to describe someone who maybe has some things up their sleeves. So some good ideas linking to that expression, Michael. Know things up your sleeve. You're a dark horse. Maybe, for example, if we made a judgment about you, Henrique, and then you said you're a black belt in karate or whatever, then we would start thinking, oh wow, that's cool. You're a dark horse because you didn't tell us beforehand. Okay, so it means you have some skills or you have some abilities that we don't know about. You don't share it with us, but it takes a while for us to get this out of you to understand. So you can say, oh yeah, I'm a dark horse, meaning I have many abilities which you don't know about.
Okay, I'm on Google Chat, but I saw
sorry.
here. I saw because I was seeing.
Okay, that's cool. So that's to be a dark horse. So what do you say, Michael?
About what?
What box of chocolates represents your life?
What box of chocolate?
Represents your life.
All kinds of chocolate.
Anything that's sweet.
That is chocolate, not with like candy. You know, I mean 100% chocolate, not.
Yeah, pure
with
chocolate.
candy.
Okay. So basically, what you see on the packet when it says chocolate, that's what you get when you eat inside. You're not getting some kind of stupid little surprise, yeah, a silly nut or a strawberry center. Okay. You see chocolate, you get chocolate.
Because many producers, many manufacturers or producers of chocolate.
Manufacturers, or you can say producers, both.
So many manufacturers of chocolate, they do this kind of chocolate. They produce this kind of chocolate that contain not chocolate 100%, but something else. I mean, biscuits or something else.
Yeah, like a filling or something, like or. Yeah, so usually biscuit or marshmallow or something like that. So
because it's
Wafer.
cheaper for them to, for example, 100 chocolate to sell, or to sell 100 chocolate weighs 50 grams biscuit or something like that.
Yeah, and I used to do that when I was choosing the chocolates. I just based it on the weight because a Kit Kat, for example, is big, but it doesn't weigh so much. Yeah, because it's wafer, and wafer costs nothing. But
Did you bring with you?
The thing is, at school I used to work in a shop, yeah, so like a small convenience store thing. So I became quite an expert, yeah, in the weights of chocolates, and I worked out which were the best value ones, yeah. So ask me, and I can tell you which are the best value British chocolates out there on the market. How cool am I? No, I'm not going to. Okay,
Did you make a Excel table with qualities, and you marked with the blue, red colors? Yeah.
Well, not exactly, but not too far off either. Yeah, but okay. So, Michael, you would choose the best value chocolate. You're saying you are a simple bar of chocolate because you do what it says on the tin, as in you are chocolate. You are chocolate. It says chocolate, and also because you are efficient. Yeah, you are good value.
Yes.
Okay. See?
Okay.
Philosophical. I'm trying to outdo you.
I agree.
Good. Sheriff, what do you say?
I don't buy chocolate a lot. When I need to eat chocolate, I go to supermarket and buy any kind of chocolate, not one kind. I don't love one kind. Many.
You're not loyal to the chocolate.
Yeah.
You're a bad friend to the chocolate. Okay, so you're not a brand loyal, you can say. So you're not brand loyal. You don't choose one brand of chocolate, but you would just choose a variety. Okay, so that's cool. Yes, Willy Wonka. Sebastian. Actually, do you know, Sebastian, look, not like Johnny Depp, but this kind of style, right, in your photo. It's not, of course, it's not like Johnny Depp, but it's this kind of style. Okay, but your photo. Looks a bit Johnny Depp-ish.
Okay. I don't think so, but okay.
Okay, cool. Okay, so next question. Dennis, would you be a novel or a poem? Dennis, novel or a poem, what would you be?
Novel and verses. Yeah.
Novel.
Do you have such kind of expression or such kind of literature? A novel written in verses? Very big poem, like a novel.
I don't know. No, I'm not familiar with it. No.
Okay. So novel. Okay, novel.
And why would you be a novel?
Because you should like a chocolate very much to be poem.
Okay, so
you would have a very sweet life to be a poem.
Okay, so for you, you'd be a novel because there's lots of things to say, right?
Saying this way, yeah.
Okay, that's interesting. Who would be a poem? Who would be a poem?
Question for girls.
Okay.
We need girls as usual.
We need someone else, a mix. Yeah, it's all guys. Always at this hour, it's just guys, right? But who would be a poem? Anyone would be a poem. Good. Let's forget about that. Sorry, someone. Henrique said something. Was it Henrique? No.
Poem? I'm not.
You wouldn't be.
I wouldn't be.
Okay. Forget that topic. That's not interesting.
No. What kind of novel, for example, you want to be?
Would I want to be?
Just general question. What kind of poem you want to be?
Okay, I'd like to be a quick poem, one that's over and done with.
Short story.
I'll be a short story, right? So this, done, finished. I don't like reading novels. I really don't like reading novels. And I know this is a bad thing to say because I'm an English teacher, whatever, but I don't like reading novels. So
Yes,
poems, I think, is quite.
You shouldn't have
said that, yeah. No, but but poems I think are quite good. They're quite short to the point, and they're okay, right? So yeah, that's what I would say.
There are also different type of
what kind of
genres.
Sorry, Huan?
No, well, I'm not sure if you guys are talking just about romantic or very optimistic poems, but there are also different type of genre in poem too. It may be a more realistic one, or I don't know. I'm just saying that there are all different tastes as well.
Yeah, that's the point. So it's different genres. You cannot just categorize it. You cannot say, oh, I guess that's so. But there's different genres and stuff. Okay, so Huan, what do you say? Would you prefer to be a novel or a poem, and which kind of novel would you be? What genre?
Well, I think that for some people, I may be a horror story or horror movie, novel.
Ghost story.
No, I was joking. Oh no, maybe a drama. Something like well, I don't know if in novel. No, in novel, there's no drama definition for a type of novel. Or
you can just say you can say drama, yeah, something like this. That's okay because normally that would be for TV, but you can say what would you say? So don't know. I don't. No. Okay. So does anyone know for this? Yeah. So would it be for drama? I would just say drama or action, something like action, maybe action.
Yeah, because the only genres that I know that are correct in English are not my type. There's one that is called black novel, I think.
Okay.
that is mainly about crimes and passion,
Yep.
but I don't like that.
So you could
And
say like a thriller. This will be a thriller or
yeah,
crime novel. Yeah.
yeah, those one I don't like it. I don't like them. And there is a no, the other one. Well, something like Shade of Grey.
Yeah. So
That would be like a nightmare for me to read or to be that kind of novel. So it would be something like in maybe if you allow me to say an author in Spanish and someone who also speaks Spanish
you can
may help me.
translate. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Garcia Marquez.
Does anyone know? Rodolfo, do you
Yeah.
know?
Yes, yes, of course.
Gabriel
You know,
Garcia
Dennis
Marquez.
knows as well.
Yes, he's quite popular in Russia, by the way.
Sorry, so he's the
One-
author.
Yeah, 100 Years of Solitude.
Solid. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's cool. So
Or also like Kafka too. Well, if
Yeah.
I could, well, yeah, I know we can. The topic is not the name of the author, but something like that.
okay, so not something too like 50 Shades of Grey. This was so big, yeah. So a couple of months ago, this was. I don't know if it was big in your countries, but all the girls were going crazy over this, and all the Twilight stuff and there, yeah. So yeah, that's gone now. But anyway, okay, so let's go into a different topic.
But why? But by the way, Martin, I remember several days ago I found on one site how it's called when you ask people question on your site and you put several answers and people should pick one. It's what is it?
Multiple choice or
No. This what is it? The noun just.
what of what?
You have what on your site? It's
Survey.
Survey, is it?
Explain
yeah.
again, Dennis.
Yeah. It's survey, yeah.
So like
If
a question
you ask
or a
people,
survey, yeah.
for example, who is the most
Oh,
famous?
okay,
and so.
yeah. Sorry. That's a survey or a questionnaire. Yeah.
Okay, and I found a survey on one Russian site, and it was question, who is most famous British in general, who's most famous British, and how do you know who's most famous British in Russia?
Who would it be? I don't know.
Tony Blair.
What current
Sherlock
one?
Holmes.
Yes, it's Sherlock Holmes.
I've been to Sherlock Holmes' house, although he wasn't real there. Okay, so Sherlock Holmes is the most famous British. Okay,
And
why?
for example, third one, it's Dr. Watson.
And the second one is
it was 6 answers. It was Sherlock Holmes, Dr. Watson, Shakespeare, it's Prince Charles, and
sorry,
who else?
Sherlock Holmes was more popular
Yeah.
or more well known than Prince Charles.
Yeah.
Shocked. Wow. Okay, of course Sherlock Holmes
And
is,
Churchill, yeah.
okay, but Sherlock Holmes is the most popular. Do you study a lot of literature at school, Dennis? In Russia?
Yeah.
Okay, and how much?
Personally, I like read. How much? What?
How much literature do you study at school?
What do you mean? How much? How much books or how much classes on
so
hours?
how many? Yeah. So how much maybe per hour per week do you spend on literature, and how many books maybe through school do you study?
In school, maybe I don't know, maybe 2, maybe 3 classes per week.
Yeah.
We have a subject called literature, usually Russian literature.
Yeah.
Russian classic literature, and all most famous novels in Russia. Yeah, we studied. Yeah, that's cool.
Okay, so that's quite interesting. See, we do literature as well. We have a separate subject. We get leave school with a separate certificate. We have English language and English literature, but we don't maybe study so much. Yeah, as in I've heard in Russia they study a lot of literature, and they
Yes,
can talk a lot about it.
Yeah, it's one of the most one of main subjects.
Yeah.
It's called. Yeah.
Okay, so it's interesting. Yeah, so it's maybe a bit like grammar as well. So maybe we're not so educated. I think so. Okay, so anyway, let's go on. Michael, is comedy pointless? Is there a need for comedy? Do we even need to watch comedians? Is the whole thing a waste of time?
No, it's very interesting comedies from my point of view, because if I would choose what movie to watch, I would choose comedy. But I do not watch usually movies, but if I would see a description about a movie, I would choose comedies because they are funny.
Okay, so you're saying it's the main purpose is to make us laugh, but is there a value to comedy?
Yeah, but
comedy have any influence on bigger things like society?
But I would watch comedies only in English. I mean, without translation. So with translation, I wouldn't watch comedies.
Okay, because I think it's difficult, definitely, to translate jokes into any language. I think so. It should be
No. You didn't understand me. I mean, in English, I would watch in original.
Yep. So I mean, it's difficult then to translate the humor from English to your language, probably, and vice versa.
No, it's okay. They translate, but not because of that. Because I kind of learn English, so I understand better.
Just for language purpose.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're saying. Yeah, so comedy acts as a tool to make language learning more easy. By the way, Juan, Wiki Ciao, did you read? Okay. I clicked on it. Maybe I'm going to.
But actually, I was going to type to Ciao that I'm his official support technician. So it's on the beta stage. So that's why it won't open yet.
Can I just say, Ciao, I think you should register this domain name. I really think so, wikichow.org, before it goes. Or maybe what's happening is Yuan's going to register it and then charge you later a really extortionate amount. Like you can have this Ciao for $2 million.
I think so. So thanks for your mention it. Yeah.
Okay, so wikichow.org.
You can change Ciao Wiki.
No, it doesn't have the same ring to it. It's got to be wikichow.
Yeah, wikichow is better.
It should be wikichow.
Okay, Wiki-Ciao.
No, wikichow. That's it. Is trademarked now. We've trademarked it. Okay, so that's cool. Rodolfo, is there a point to comedy? Apart from just for learning language and for entertainment, apart from these two things, does comedy play a role? And silence. Sebastian, what did you say?
Yeah. I think that comedy. I mean, the point of comedy is to make people laugh. That is the main subject. That is the focus of comedian.
Yeah.
But there is different type of comedy. A dark comedy, ridiculous. It could be white comedy. Yeah. But you can tell that there is some hidden
agenda.
Okay. Yeah, maybe. I mean, you just have to watch Louis C.K., for example, Wanda Sykes. They are all laughing about different kind of, for example, I don't know, racist jokes, homophobic, etc., xenophobic, those kind of things. But what they really are doing is make a social. It's like
statement.
An investigation. I mean, they're awesome. Yeah. Statement.
Yeah. So, and the thing is, comedy can, I guess, influence us as well. To what extent?
Yeah.
So, do you value the opinions of a comedian? So, when a comedian's making jokes about whatever on this stage, how seriously, of course, is comedy you laugh, but do you think that they have any influence over what you think? So if they make a joke, they're like, ha, actually, that's quite true. Yeah, I don't know. Do you think that comedians have an influential role in us? That they actually influence our own opinions?
I don't. Well, actually, this is a very good question, because here now we are having this um, question answer, and we are trying to figure it out, because in the Chilean TV there are so many comedians making jokes about some people. We can say religion or some kind of homosexual, for example, stuff like that. So there's a lot of debate about what is the line that you have to cross. But it is comedy. It's still comedy. So it's like a thin red line.
Okay,
No,
so there's a line,
but,
yeah, and to not cross the line, and quite often comedians do cross the line. There's an example.
but I think that.
Yep.
But I think sometimes it's good to cross the line, because it makes you debate about that. You know.
No, I don't think cross the line. Just move the line. Yes.
Yeah. Oh, that would be a better. Yeah, it's a better way to see it. Yeah, move the line.
There's a guy called Russell Brand. Has anyone heard of Russell?
Oh yeah.
Anyone else apart from Sebastian? Okay, Sebastian, could you explain what Russell Brand is, what kind of character he has, and why he's maybe famous?
No, actually, I don't like it very much, but it is kind of like a cocky. It's
Cocky
I don't
sex
like
addict.
Russell Brand. Yeah.
Okay.
It's really ridiculous, but it's really over. I don't know.
Overrated, you say? But the thing is, Russell Brand.
No, overrated.
Russell Brand is
Exaggerated.
basically some crazy sex addict, but his use of English, his English is very, very good. He's a native speaker, but he speaks very poetically about everything. And if you want to hear very, very good English and very intelligent English, you should, but also very crazy English, you should listen to Russell Brand. Any of his interviews or things like this, he just goes off on a tangent. But he's also very inappropriate, and found I can't remember who it was, but basically the grandfather of a very hot model, and basically was talking to this grandfather as a prank. It wasn't true, saying how he had sex with her, things like this, how he had sex with his granddaughter, things like this, and put it on the radio. Things like this. So this was clearly an example where he maybe went across the line. But can comedy ever be?
It's kind of British humor.
No. I wouldn't say specifically British humor, but this guy's humor certainly. But some people, of course, find it funny.
To be a fan of that type of humor, and please excuse me, anybody if they are fans, but it's just sick.
Yeah. Okay, but this is the thing. So he at the time thought it was funny, otherwise he wouldn't have said it. So can comedy? Who decides whether comedy is appropriate or inappropriate? Okay, so is Russell Brand wrong for making comedy like this? If he thought the public would like it?
Damn it, that's a good question.
Okay, so.
Well, maybe for that kind of public, but that won't mean that. In general, well, it's like any other type of. Let's talk about family-friendly humor.
Yep.
That doesn't mean that family-friendly humor is the best. It may be best to the kids.
Yeah.
And to the parents, because they're not worried they will hear or learn these kind of things.
Sure.
But I don't know. That depends on the meta. No, I don't know if you guys are on the public, which it is intended to.
Okay, so
Because I'm very familiar with, well, I can relate to that because even though my country is very small, we have some artists like this, and you can see the difference between them. There is one guy that does stand-up comedy,
yeah.
and he has a lot of fans. I'm not a fan because he makes a lot of what's the word? Could you say mocking or making
Yeah,
fun of?
he makes fun of, he mocks, something like that. Yeah.
Yes, but in a very disrespectful way to people way of thinking, and also not only or not even for way of thinking, but from social. Let's say someone may be he's referring to a group that may be in poverty or maybe not that with that education.
Yeah.
So we'll refer to them in a disrespectful, despicable way, and people will laugh. But I think those kind of people that laugh at that is because they maybe, well, they were very lucky, and life has.
Okay, so it depends on who. Also, there's always a victim in comedy, right? So whenever they're making a joke, there's always someone who should look stupid, right? That we like to laugh at other people, whether that's themselves or what. Yeah. Yes, please, Sebastian.
No, just a little comment, a little one more comment that I've seen that I'm not a professional on this topic, but I've seen that people who really know how to produce media, movies, and in this genre are very success. There are a lot of successful comedians who have the gift or the way of reaching a very broad audience of different type of people, kids, family, adults, without incurring in these faults or crossing the line.
But therefore, should comedy ever be regulated? Would that go against the point of comedy if, for example, the government regulated it and told the comedians what they could and couldn't say? What do you say, Ciao? Or Sebastian, was that you?
Oh, can I say something? I mean, a comment. I was thinking, for example, I'm going to make an example here. Martin, you are a comedian, okay? And you make jokes about the South American drug. We are all drug dealers, okay? I'm from South America, so guys, I'm not being rude with. Yeah, I'm being rude with myself.
Yeah, sure, go for it.
Yeah, so you're making joke about Latin people, like me, and there is Ciao, who is a very good director, Hollywood director, who just made a Latin movie about drugs, and it's very dramatic and an Oscar-winning film. What is better? You are making fun of drugs, but he's just making more dramatic. Yeah, both are making money about one topic.
Yeah,
but it's pretty much the same. So,
and it's true that we do. Yeah, and things like, for example, if I watch some, I don't know, foreign comedy, you would probably make fun of other nationalities. Like, probably not the British. We're too small, not that important. But for example, I don't know if you make fun of Americans or whatever, or that would be appropriate in your country. But if someone from that country would see that, but it links. There's always a victim. Whether the comedian's making fun of his own life, which often they do, or if it's about a politician or something, there always has to be a victim, maybe. But the point is, should comedy be regulated? So should the comedians be told what they can and can't make jokes about? Ciao.
But it's a very interesting to know. It's very interesting to know what people know about you or about your country or about your nation in general. It's not offensive, I think.
To
It's
watch,
very interesting to know all these stereotypes about your country. I think it's very interesting.
It depends. So of course everyone's curious about that, but it depends in how they word it. But I don't know. Yeah, so it depends how sensitive also you are to the material. So if you see a comedy that makes fun of your own country, if you're a kind of a sensitive person, takes it to heart, then it's damaging. But if you're the kind of person that thinks, actually that's quite funny. Maybe we do this actually. Yeah. So it depends on also how sensitive you are to things. I guess maybe that links.
But it's not just about comedy. You can be a very sensitive person and can be offended by everything.
Yeah.
Not even by comedy.
Yeah.
I think it's very interesting. I don't know. It's really funny, really to watch a movie about Russians abroad. It's really funny.
Okay, so and also you can compare. Like they've completely misunderstood that as well. Yeah, so I think you can only do that if you're from that country. Yeah, so it's like every time an American does a British accent or something, or tries to play a British person in film, it just makes you go, oh, yeah. So what, So I guess that's the same with lots of things. Okay, any more opinions? Michael, should comedy be regulated?
Of course, should be banned. Not of course. What is the question? It's I
Should
think
it be
it's
regulated?
not okay.
It's a joke. It's a joke. It's another joke. Martin.
Of course no, because it's not point. Comedy should be, but not very, I don't know, rude or something like that. But it's a common sense, yeah, of a producer or regisseur.
Director.
Director should understand about that comedy do not need to contain something inappropriate. I mean, very inappropriate, something offensive for someone.
But you know,
most
all
comedies are okay.
Inappropriate, I think. It's a little bit inappropriate.
Yeah,
do you know all jokes are divided into two parts, inappropriate and not funny? Yeah?
Yeah.
We have such expression in Russia. Inappropriate and not funny, and I don't know, sometimes it's very inappropriate, but it's really funny.
Yeah. So, but it's also about how maybe they deliver. For example, Russell Brand, what he did was not funny. It didn't come across as funny. It was, rude. But as he was writing his script or whatever, he must have thought this is going to be funny. So he must have thought, right, my aim is not to attack this grandfather, to make this grandfather feel bad. That's not his job. That's not what he's getting paid to do. I don't believe he's that evil or twisted. But he probably thought, right, okay, this is what I'm going to do to make it funny. Car crash. Yeah. But just because maybe comedy doesn't always work, does that mean it's
Martin,
bad?
do you have a link to this interview?
One. Okay, 1 second, I'll find it. The way, okay, I'll let you make your own opinions on this, but 1 second.
I like chocolates.
Wait, radio. I'll try and find it 1 second. Yeah, okay, so I'll play you a bit now, okay? So it was not just him, it was also a guy called Jonathan Ross. Have you heard of Jonathan Ross? Jonathan Ross is just a chat show host in the UK, probably not. You can watch his shows if you like to hear your English. He basically interviews film stars and stuff like this. And he lost his job actually with the BBC because of this. Cool. Now he works for ITV. They took him, yeah. So he worked for the BBC for a long time, but he lost his job immediately after this call. But I'll play it now. It's like a radio thing, so you don't have to listen. So you don't have to watch. I'll just play. If you can hear.
Ever since I was a little boy.
Just say sorry.
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
I've done a lot of bad things
Sorry.
as a boy.
No, don't talk about it.
Oh,
Sorry.
sorry. I'm so sorry, alright? I'm so sorry that I had a difficult life.
No.
Wait. This is not true. This is okay. No, it's too long. Okay, but I'll send it to you. You can watch it later. But basically, this guy is very, very crazy. So I'll send it. It's about 10 minutes long. So, yeah, but we won't listen to it now.
So his favorite chocolate is a chocolate with the nuts, yeah?
Yeah, he's a nut cake. We say, yeah, but we have an expression, I've told Michael this before, but as nutty as a fruitcake, yeah? So we'd say he's as nutty as a fruitcake. That's cool. Okay, any last opinions on what we've discussed so far? Good. So,
Sorry.
Sebastian?
No.
It's okay? It's okay. Dennis, does it annoy you? Last question, last thought. Does it annoy you when people talk on the phone in public? Do you like listening into other people's conversations, or do you find it annoying?
Yes, I find it annoying, and when people eat in public, for example, and speak on their phones and speak loud, a lot of things annoy me sometimes. But yeah, it's a very, very bad habit, very inappropriate habit too.
The last question, who can describe the most interesting phone call they've overheard? Okay, so Ciao, have you got a story?
Yes. Not of my heard, but somebody heard that. In a subway, actually I said it before. A American in China, American spoke on the phone to his ex-girlfriend, and he said, "You're a liar. You don't love me at all. You just want to practice your oral English." So.
Okay, so yeah, that's bad. So I guess of course he had a Chinese girlfriend, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're with me because of oral English. Okay, anyone got another example of a conversation they've had?
Once I heard that a woman, how can I explain, particular kind of woman, fast woman maybe. I can describe in this way. Described her friend, how her ex-boyfriend broke her ribs, and it was a very funny to listen.
Okay, so
it was in public. It was in subway. Yeah, it was full of people around her.
And some conversations just. I was in Berlin, and there was this I think from Liverpool, yeah. But I think they just assume no one in Germany speaks English, or let alone there was a native speaker standing right next to them. Yeah, and they were just talking about what they're going to do later, things like this. Yes, I thought that was quite.
Yeah, that happened to me too, with English-speaking persons in my country.
Yeah.
Maybe they think that no one here speaks English or understands. So I have heard similar things.
Yeah, that happens. Yeah, so it's bad when you're a native speaker, then you hear it. Oh, yeah, so anyway, okay, guys, really interesting to speak to you as always. Take care, and I've got some more sessions afterwards if you want to join. But cheers for that. Bye.
See you.
Bye.
Cheers.